Alright, so by now you should have been able to guess what's going on.
What?
By now you should have been able to guess what's going on.
What do you mean?
Where his dad is, what the special job was. Combined with the opening cutscene.
No.
No?
Don't expect my brain to make giant connections right now, okay? It's still on like 9% capacity.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Hello everybody, I'm Crazy Kale and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter.
Interesting. What's going on in the yard?
We are currently playing as Wiggins and we're going into the yard. Quite easily.
Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Bags of food. I like this house.
Sneakity sneak.
It's too dangerous to enter.
Okay.
I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside.
Oh, sure, and then we stand up. We don't need to be sneaky. Oh, okay.
I can't see what's inside. It's too dangerous to enter.
Aha!
Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
Woohoo! Go Wiggins! I believe in your drawing abilities.
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff.
It.
Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
Probably gonna get caught, aren't I? Or not. We'll be perfectly fine.
Wiggins' tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Yeah, it's a pretty good drawing.
Wiggins did a good job.
So we should probably look that up.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
Yes, yes. Ooh, do we got any science to do?
My analysis table.
No.
It's useful for my work.
You got any... Oh, here we go. Books on coats of arms. Hmm. Green dragon. Hmm.
These are the same articles that were in the last game.
Yeah.
That's not the one I need.
I don't know, I'm trying to figure out where to find this.
Probably in newspapers.
Why would it be in newspapers? Research. There we go. I forgot there was a research one. Marsh family. Read, Monty.
A coat of arms of the Marsh family. Nowadays, the representative of this family is Lord Edward Marsh, a well-known benefactor. He provides the poor people of Whitechapel with provisions, warm clothes, etc. Lord Marsh is also renowned as co-founder of the Special Education Program, which allows poor people the opportunity of an education. Lord Marsh resides at 3 Mainsbury Road, London.
Here it is.
Ah.
So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Oh, hello, Curtin. Apparently it's getting very blustery. Oh, it's gonna blow stuff everywhere.
Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it
So that's
possible that you've
what's
grown up
it?
so fast?
Moriarty's
You'll
Moriarty's
be
kid?
staying.
Okay.
Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case.
Who has a
A
really
respectable
weird face.
lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
But you'll make Watson jealous.
All right then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
Go, Mr. Holmes. I'll take care of everything.
Okay, Mrs. Hudson, I'm going. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere.
3 Mainsbury Road.
Woo! Hey, Wiggins!
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Nothing at the moment. Good work, though. Although, I did all the work myself, so... Good work, me, yeah. Ooh, that's handy. Fast travel points. You can always change the current difficulty level. Yeah, let's not make it harder. My poor, poor mouth. So we had pink freezy last time, this time we got blue freezy.
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear? It won't and can't happen.
I don't know if I was supposed to change
Come
to
in,
come here,
please.
but I probably should have put on something nicer. Oops.
This doesn't look like a lord's house.
No, it doesn't really look like a lord's house, does it?
Why does it seem like a
Good
jail?
day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh.
He sounds
My
like a
name is
lord,
Sherlock
though.
Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Shifty eyes.
Let's see.
Look at the
Feels
blobs.
unwell.
Oh no!
No, it feels unwell. There you go.
Yes, I picked the exact wrong opposite one. It's got buttons.
He is ill.
Vegetable painkiller. I haven't seen anything else. Oh, hello.
I mean, it's obviously not a cooking recipe. So.
Yes. His temperature was higher than normal. That's totally something that you put in a cooking recipe. Go.
Reuben Fisher is a young man of 25 and already a confident physician. He is well educated, mannered, and a member of a hunting club. His clothes indicate that he is financially wealthy. Reuben Fisher is not only a physician, he is also Lord Marsh's personal assistant.
So he too keeps a doctor.
Lord Marsh is a wealthy man who holds a high position in society, indicated by his expensive clothes and valuable gold ring. He has dedicated his life to helping the poor. He is ill, therefore he is covered with a blanket, despite the fact that it's quite warm inside the room.
It's more breezy out. There we go.
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspiration. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance.
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes? But also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you. But I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
I'm gratified by your interest in my charity. You're the first who has offered to help.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
Those are quite the curtains you have, Lord Marsh.
A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel.
I'm just gonna snoop around your house now. I hope you don't mind.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life. Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Oh. I missed that. Go!
Dear Lord Marsh, here's the list of selected participants for the Special Education Program in October. It looks to be a very promising event. I'm looking forward to it. Patrick Tanner, Thomas Kelly, John Strawbridge, William Thatcher, and Reginald Staple.
John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster.
Hmm.
I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
Suspicious.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house.
But yeah, it doesn't really look like a lord's house.
Humanitarian aid for an orphanage. Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse. Bags full of food.
Say bags full of potatoes. I don't know if potatoes constitute fully as food.
It's closed.
Yeah, your house is a little in disrepair, buddy. Okay, I think we got everything. Oh.
It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor.
There was something to that.
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals. It's extremely honourable to devote one's whole life to assisting the poor.
It might have just been.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
Here are the pictures. Nope.
No, I think we got everything. Okay, let's go. We'll just take a turn around the gardens in case. We need to peek into this back room here. Yeah, this room looks well, it's a little in disrepair, but okay. I don't think Watson came out of his house. Watson's been eaten by the house. Guess we could go see Tom again. It's thinking. Okay, Tom! What is
Mr.
this,
Holmes?
Tom?
Do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful.
Just gonna take this. Hey, je suis prêt!
It's like a military badge.
That's what what's his face in Outlander says.
This oil can also be used on weapons. A ramrod to clean a rifle. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle. This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
Hey! Oh! Oh, it's the brain goo. But I don't think I can connect anything yet. Alright. Well, we made one brain goo. We'll leave it at that for now. And go get Toby! Oops, this is not the one. Maybe we'll go get a cab, because then I get a fun loading screen. Excuse me! That dude's just shaking his fist at the air. Hey, that looks like Meep Meep. Sort of. Anybody know where I can get a cab around here? No. I may have to just travel from the menu. That's where the back door goes. I think I went the wrong way last time. Whoops, newspapers. Ah, here we go. Wow, this dude's been sitting here a long time, considering how much we've done since we left him there last time. Well, this hasn't given me a fun cabbie scene. It's boring. That's the reason I went looking for him. Alright, Toby.
It's time for you to earn your keep. Watson?
We also didn't really give Toby
about the condition of his health.
a character upgrade. He still looks quite to be himself.
Search, Toby, search.
Oh, Toby play! Oh, I love playing as Toby. Oh, I can see myself from the front this time! Ooh. Aren't I a cute little basset hound? Let's go say hi to the kid quick. Hi, kid! Sorry to hear about your dad. Oh, I'm a cute little dog. I like this music too. Toby music. Jedi mind tricks to open doors. X. Stay away from the creepy man with the saw. Okay, so that one's a dead end. Okay.
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
Oh, we got an achievement, Hermit Slayer. So I wonder where the third branch of that went. Wow, look at this tunnel. Someone's been having fun.
Nothing that could interest me. People use this cellar for storage.
It's quite the cellar.
It's not here.
There's Toby.
We're done our Toby section.
Oh, sad.
I know.
Whole thing.
Saddening. I was hoping it would be a longer section.
Ordinary storage.
It led us to this basement. Oh, hey, look.
Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside.
Oh. Use the correct lockpicks to lift the lock plates and create an unobstructed path for the warden pin. Oh. Insert, select. Oh. What am I doing?
I have no idea.
Okay, so it needs to be
Weird too.
okay.
Repeat.
Interesting. Again, no real instructions, but do we expect instructions with rugwares? No. Wow, this is quite the basement.
News clippings on lords in the education program. Why are they here?
Lord Marsh, in association with his friends Lord Harrington and Lord Collins, is the co-founder of the Special Education Program. In assisting the poor to build better lives and more certain futures, these three gentlemen surely help lift the level of our struggling society.
Interesting.
Dear Tom, if you're reading this letter, it means I'm dead. I'm so sorry things had to end up this way, but I had no other choice, and you have to know that. You are a very smart boy, and I'm so proud of you. I hope one day you'll understand, and you'll forgive me. Son, I love you so much. Don't despair. Try to be happy, for you'll grow up to be a man someday, and sooner than you think. You won't be alone. Me and your mom will be looking after you from heaven. Your loving father.
It's a depressing note.
Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier.
What?
This
Oh.
is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents.
Hmm.
None of those people. Why are you exiting?
Oh, am I supposed to like? Oh, okay. I should just underline both of them. Okay, Patrick, where did you go?
This man appears in both documents. All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hurst's files.
Don't be in group S.
Hmm.
You figured out what's going on yet?
No. Someone's assassinating people. I don't know.
This case must have been full of cartridges.
Dear George, I do understand you, and it's so sad. Same as you. I can't find a job, not even the smallest thing. My children have nothing to eat. When I try to find anything, the bosses just say they don't want wounded people working for them. Our military service means nothing. Our country used us in war, but now it has abandoned us. Nobody cares. Your friend, Jack. By Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, I, Frederick Russell Burnham, Major of the British Army, declare. The country extends its gratitude to George Hurst, an honourable soldier of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, for his valiant military service. The British Army hereby awards him the Distinguished Conduct Medal and retires him due to the injuries sustained while in duty. Major Frederick Russell Burnham.
There was something on the stand.
Hey, look, it's the rail lines.
A map of Epping Forest. There was a rifle here. George Hurst took it with him.
I was gonna do that at the end. Monty's hijacking
You're
me.
done! There's no other little dots.
Well, I was double checking.
Okay.
Just rubbish.
It wants me to make a deduction. Okay. Alright. Okay, I made 2 connections. It's the most my brain can do right now. Let's get out of this little place before someone locks us in here. Toby, are you still here? There
Brave
you are.
Toby, best nose in the British Empire.
It's never a long enough Toby section.
Pepper and Awakened.
True. There's also some stuff in can I not? I can't actually
Best Sherlock.
go in here. Okay. There was also a Toby sent over here, but it's just a train. Alright, let's go, I guess, talk to Tom. Let's see what Tom has to say. Tom, your dad's dead.
Probably.
I hope you'll find my father soon.
Oh, okay. Oh, I keep hitting that instead of this. Search the archives. See, I keep hitting that instead of things. To the archives! My freezy's all melty. Read!
A wolf jack is half wolf and half jackrabbit. It was used by the Lovett Scouts as a self-descriptive nickname. The Lovett Scouts formally became the British Army's first marksman unit.
So if it's supposed to be a wolf jackrabbit, why does it have a deer?
Those are the rabbit ears?
No, they're clearly antlers.
They might
This
be
is a
rabbit
deer.
ears.
There is no world in which that this is a wolf rabbit.
Oh.
Here it is.
Google it.
Oh no, Toby's exhausted.
Well, well. Sweet slumber after a hard-working day. On my pillow.
So maybe we can connect that to this now? Nope. Okay. No, it still wants me to connect other things. What does my trusty guidebook say? Ooh, we made a bigger bubble. Okay. Okay. Are they hunting people?
That's my guess.
That would make sense. It's gonna be one of those things where there's the rich men who are bored with hunting animals, so they start hunting people. Lovely.
Kate
No
wouldn't
one
like
uses
it if I entered her room without her knowledge.
Where's Watson live?
He's married, yeah. The fact that they told us once and then expect us to remember. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Solving the case.
Guess let's go talk to Tom now? We'll see. I traveled by cab and it didn't give me a cab loading screen.
Because you have standard loading screen selected in the gameplay options menu.
Oh. But I've had a cab one before.
True. Yeah.
Why would you turn that off?
Please, sir, find my father.
I would if I knew what I was supposed to be doing, Tom. Barkeep, bring me another or a
Bosses
first.
beware. When we're screwed, we multiply.
I don't know, I don't think there's anything here.
No gods, no masters.
No, there doesn't seem to be anything here.
I won't disturb Lord Marsh without a reason.
Stronger together, stronger than ever.
There we go. Cabby loading screens. I missed it. I can't quite see. It's reading something.
Practical something.
A practical something.
My
Science?
analysis,
No.
it's useful for my work. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Maybe get Wiggins to do something. Wiggins! Do you know what I'm doing, Wiggins? Probably wants me to... Yeah, I know, but I don't know what to connect. Wiggins, help!
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
Apparently nothing. Oh.
Connect things.
Okay, apparently those connect. Oh. Sneak into Marsh's house. Okay. We're going back. I should probably put on a sneaking outfit.
Yeah. Put on your priest outfit.
My priest's outfit. Be a sneaky priest. Okay, sneaking outfit. What do I want to wear?
Yes, that hat. Glasses.
I look like, I don't know, a teacher. Okay, we don't want to overcoat, we don't want to be a sailor, we need like a sneaking outfit.
I think that's a sneaky outfit. Bandit outfit.
There we go.
Sneak it.
Perfect for sneakering. Okay.
Probably like it. It lets you wear whatever you want.
Yeah, it doesn't have them locked or anything. You can just kind of be like, oh, I'm gonna be this. I probably could have gone sneaking as a priest and it wouldn't have cared.
That does also mean that it's probably not going to tell you when you should change.
Probably.
Because, you know, the point of Frogwoods is to tell you less and less of what
Yeah. And then everything they do, like, that's similar, they'll suddenly be like, ah, no, it's completely different in this one. But we're not gonna tell you. Just look creepy.
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
Well, no, she look half bad with a beard. In my sneaking clothes. We should probably sneak in the back door.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaking. Ooh, okay, we gotta figure this out again. I don't know how you're supposed to know which one to use.
3 and then 4.
How? How do you know this? How does she know this?
Might be 3 and then 3. That's 3 and then 3. Yeah.
How does she know?
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please allow Dr. Watson to enter.
Good job.
It's a good thing I realized that I was supposed to be doing something as Watson. I totally thought I was supposed to be doing something as Holmes. Painting.
Let's see how hard to crack this safe is.
Oh yay, safe
Doctor, it
cracking.
appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Well, since you put it that way,
Yeah, and I'm not
very
entirely
well.
sure Marsh is in.
Shall I retire to your
Maybe
office,
it's
Lord
just
Marsh?
decision.
No,
Probably.
please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Does that mean I need to hide?
Mr. Holmes? What are you doing here?
Oh.
Yeah, but faster.
I was trying!
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my
Okay,
best.
sprint. There we go. Hiding. Well, at least there's no real consequence for getting caught. It just kind of sets me back a bit.
How did he know it was you? You're wearing a disguise.
Mm-hmm. I totally don't look like myself.
I didn't notice the baby going off the wall.
Yeah, well. Ooh, hello. Rotate the safe dial. Nope. Hello? Please bring that back.
And locate the area.
Ooh. But it's much easier to safe crack than for some previous games. It's kind of fun.
I so admire all of these poppers. They seem to me such a breath of fresh air. Communicating with them is such a pleasure. And they are so smart, not like us. Perhaps it is they who should have been lords, and we the simple commoners. Lord Harrington.
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today.
Dear Lord Marsh, on November 7th, our meeting starts at Grunston's Oak. I have attached a map to this letter so you may find the place easily. Lord Collins.
Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Lord Marsh, thanks to the special education program, my life has been changed completely. I didn't know how to thank you, so I picked you this flower. Thank you. Rotate. Untie the blue string.
I can't.
To this day, and by my estimation, the special education program has saved over 200 individuals from the gutter and elevated them to help form and support the critical foundations of our prosperous empire. This is largely thanks to the wisdom and foresight of Lord Marsh, who is a progressive and wise politician. He has carried out a great deal of work in this field, whilst ignoring the critics and any hindrance from his arrogant colleagues, who are so set in their ways.
What am I? Oh, I guess I'm just picking things up.
Dear Lord Collins, it is clear to me that we could learn a great many things about running the Empire from those whom we trample underfoot. These same people whom we leave destitute and starving in the shadows of our own cities, at home or abroad. Lord Marsh. I have to sneak out of his house.
I can hide here.
Yeah, you put the picture back.
Nope.
Okay.
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
No.
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You're going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
Practical. Of course, he would read a book on that.
Say hi to your cat.
Oh, hello, cat. What you doing down there? Hi, little snuggly buddy. Where's my little snuggly buddy? He's good. Aren't you, boo?
Not as good as Frodo.
Is Frodo outside? Okie dokie. Let's change out of our disguise before someone sees us. and then the gig will be up. Look at that, how easily we change. I do like his overcoat.
I'm not entirely sure it's period accurate.
I don't think so, but I like it. So that's what we're sticking with. What you doing, Watson?
What are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh.
Science!
My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill.
Okay. We'll do science and then... What are you doing? Please stop poking me with your little claws. That hurts. My cat wants snuggles. Okay, what am I doing?
Let's study it more closely.
Blood.
Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope. I need to take a sample of it using the glass rod.
I don't know how that worked,
Let
but
us
sure.
apply chemicals to color the sample.
What
I
kind?
need a pipette.
Well, maybe you should say that.
This chemical should be applied third.
Okay.
This chemical should be applied second.
One.
Technically, you should wash out your pipette between each to avoid contaminating the flasks.
Shh. This is pseudoscience. We don't believe in washing our materials between chemicals.
Okay.
Now, let's examine the colored
Big
sample under the
science,
microscope.
Mm-hmm. Examine the stain in detail. Look for unusual elements. Okay.
Focus it.
Oh, here we go. There's some worms.
Mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill.
Is that it?
How do you
Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, but... Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
Dracula, huh?
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes. It's
Too
the forbidden
cheery.
reading at my boarding school. Did you
Mr.
know?
Holmes.
well.
This is so romantic.
Hmm. Okay, you're gonna stay here and read Dracula. I'm doing something. Right.
A map of London and its surroundings.
So can we go? No? Oh, here we go. Criminalistics. Maybe we want encyclopedias?
Forests?
No. Botany?
100 legendary shows.
That sounds about right. There we go. Read! No? You've quit your job?
Yeah.
Oh. Monty's supposed to be beating for me because it hurts, but...
Grunston's Oak is a strange and mysterious tree that grows in Epping Forest. The origin of its name is unconfirmed, although there are many legends and fables connected with it. Some people say that over centuries, witches performed their ceremonies near this tree, and these rites have assured that whoever may touch the trunk of Grunston's Oak will be cursed for all time.
Fun.
Here it is. Grunston's Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
Do we get to go there? No. Search the map. Okay.
Let's try to find the place from the hand-drawn map.
I don't see anything that looks like that.
Can you zoom?
Mm-mm. Unless maybe it's some of these paths or something?
I was just trying to find that curve.
Yeah! Because, yeah, it's a fairly distinct...
Right next to forest.
Boards, bushes. Well, it's hard because you've got, like, roads, and then you've got all these little paths. And is that what I'm looking for?
Those.
Yeah. See, there's all these tiny little... Oh, there it is. Okay.
Here it
Yeah.
is.
So I was looking at the main roads last time, and
Need
then,
to
yeah,
hurry
I
if want
noticed
to
all
find
these
out
little
what's going on
paths
in the
this time.
forest.
Craziness.
Father, that boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, why not? Have fun.
Caitlin, you know that Wiggins hasn't had the most fortunate life.
That only makes him more interesting.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
Okay, well, we are going to leave this episode here, and next episode we will go to the forest and see what is happening. So, thank you for joining me in Sherlock Holmes Devil's Daughter, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye!